You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. Let's get into the content. Masculine Mindset Show. It's Adam Skoda. All right, you guys, today I'm talking to Mike. How do you pronounce your last name?
Collins.
Collins. Gotcha. I thought it said... All right, I got the last name wrong. My bad. All right.
Well, I've got two alter egos. So my real name is Michael Colin Gaziel. But
there you go. That's what it says on Instagram. So that's what I mean. All right. Yeah. So you guys, today I'm interviewing. His name is Mike, and he runs this company. It's basically called Upward Spiral of Excellence. Here it is, guys. This is fucking awesome. I want to tell you guys something. This right here, in my mind, it's something that I think any man out there that came across my podcast, this has the potential to really change your life. So please listen, because this guy right here basically has a full manual of how to track your habits. And that is like fucking brilliant. So I want to actually just ask you, what inspired you to make these pamphlets? Because I printed this too, and I'm gonna use it because this is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that's awesome. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much for having me on your show, Adam, and watching your content and stuff like that. And we are on the exact same journey of self-development and inspiring other men to improve their lives. And this is what got me started on the journey. So that's a picture of me in active addiction over there with bad habits, and that's me in recovery with good habits. And I went through hell, brother. I went through hell. I've been a drug addict most of my life, and by God's grace, I'm clean today. And what inspired me as well is losing friends, people dying from this problem, of addiction and from bad habits and depression. And I know what it feels like to go through hell. And I know that many men out there are still going through it. So I make all these tools. Like, this is one of the habit trackers that we made. Adam has the copies. They're all in these books. They're for free on the website. And I make all these tools and stuff like that to help people that are going through a hard time, and we're on the same mission, Adam. So I have a lot of respect for what you're doing. And I want to just say, let's keep fucking rocking on, bro.
Yeah. So this is really why I call my podcast the Masculine Mindset Show, right? Because half of these guys out there, and I know, like, I have a lot of podcasts where I call out weakness, but like today I want to take a more compassionate approach because I want all of my listeners to understand something. Yes, I have a tendency to call out my listeners for love, to basically call you up, okay? But today I want to take a different approach to this, because if you are going through like a hard time, definitely hit up Mike with these pamphlets, because this really is like a sensitive topic. Guys, I lost someone earlier this year. His name is Joseph Patrick Liverman, and gosh, I'm getting the chills right now because I just remembered I believe I was the very last person he was really in contact with in the Discord community. You guys, I'm being dead serious. The last person he basically messaged before he took his own life. So I want you to understand something, you guys. If you have this negative amplifying feedback loop, again, right now, I just want to do a quick shout out to my blogging mentor. Again, rest in peace, Joe Liverman. This man really changed my life, and he's the reason that I have an LLC on my blog, my online blog. Over 100 articles, and it's, yeah. So just anything you want to say on that, let me know.
Yeah, I just want to say, bro, I'm sorry for your loss. And the thing that people must understand about coaches and people like us that are challenging men to be better is don't hate us because we've given our lives to serve our fellow man. And the people that hate us are the baby boys that don't want to listen to the message. And there's two kinds of people, right? There's people on an upward spiral of excellence, and there's people on a downward spiral of destruction. And most of our society, unfortunately, are on a downward spiral of destruction. And one of the key differentiating factors is that people that are on an upward spiral, they are trying to lift other people up. They are trying to contribute to the world. They're trying to encourage others. And the people on a downward spiral, not all of them, but a lot of them, they are the guys that are hating on the internet, that are insulting self-development coaches like me, like you, like Wes Watson and all that, because they are hating on what they gave up on. And they see people like us that are unstoppable and they fucking hate that. But the last thing I just want to quickly say is that the most important thing to me is children, and the victims of our society's bad habits and shit are children. And there are hundreds of millions of children in the world that are suffering at the moment. So before you hate people that are trying to teach people self-development, or you get offended or whatever, understand that we trying to essentially help children.
You have to be the example, right? So
Yeah.
this is, guys, right here. I I actually, the first half of the year, I I helped this guy Gabe go from basically being overweight to like just being way more bulky, right? And guys, there's visible difference. Like I have these pop-ups on my website. The only reason to tell this story is to tell you guys something. I That was the most incredible thing to witness, to just see Gabe like go from basically being down, depressed, to just bettering his life. And I, every time I train someone, you guys, and I see their physique change, and yes, you're absolutely right, Mike, I do get hatred when people see that I'm actually making a difference and I'm changing people's lives. And it's like, because now they have no choice but to realize that I know what the fuck I'm doing. And it's like they don't want to accept that. They want to think, oh, this guy's a coach. I actually had someone come on one of my TikToks. He's like, this guy's a coach, and then he had the laughing emoji. I'm like thinking, what a fucking idiot. But the whole point is this, you guys. Like, don't let other people out there basically hate on you. And I mean, it's like, again, as Mike said, you hate on what you gave up on. And not to mention, you guys, I'm here to help you, but I'm also like, I want you to understand that fitness is the gateway to discipline. I say that consistently on my podcast. So
true. That's so true, bro. And you know, one of the things, guys, is that we need to practice delayed gratification, because we're living in a world where there's so much instant gratification available to us. And what happens to people, and it happened to me, and this is one of the main causes of depression, is that we get caught in that trap of instant gratification because of our animal nature, like the sugar, the drugs, the alcohol, the pornography, all these things. The watching too many videos is a common selection of instant gratification habits that destroy people's lives. And once you on an upward spiral and you start to engage in these delayed gratification habits, before you know it, it becomes second nature to you, because your natural way is to be as successful as possible. That's how we were created. That's why we have a conscience. And the sooner that we get in alignment with that conscience and we live in alignment with our true values of being successful, that's the sooner we're going to wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I like that guy that I see in the mirror. He's a stud. And that is the best thing in life. You know, like, I've been through very down times. Like when I was an addict, I used to wake up every single fucking day I hope you don't mind, I swear, but I used to wake up every single
I
day.
swear all the time on my show. Go for it.
Oh, okay, let's
Yeah.
go. I used to wake up every motherfucking day feeling like I wanted to die. I swear, I even attempted it twice. And I was in this like really strong grasp of the downward spiral of destruction. And I'll show you a graphic of what the downward spiral and the upward spiral actually looks like. So you can get this on the book, but this is the downward spiral and this is the upward spiral. And this is based on universal laws. And when a person is compromising their own integrity, when you're not living in alignment with values and you're regressing, you will experience lower vibrational frequency states. And these are this universal. And that's why these guys, like you mentioned, Adam, that they hate on you online and all that. The reason they do that is only one thing, bro, because they see that you are doing something that they actually want to do, but they're too pussy to do it. And it's like, bro, they can do better than you, bro. They can do better than me. Humans have unlimited potential, but the sooner that you guys start tracking your habits and getting more serious about your habits, that's the sooner you're going to be on this journey. It's a whole journey.
Yeah. 110%. Damn, dude, I got the chills right now. Look at that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Just get your habits right, you guys. I'm actually, you know, I've been working with more coaches as of recently. Do you know Vince Del Monte?
He's a pickup coach, isn't he?
No, he's actually a fitness business guy. So
Oh, yes.
Vince
I think so.
Vince Del Monte, yeah. So yeah, guys, go subscribe to Vince's channel on YouTube. He's a fucking legend. Now, I wanna give him some support. The whole point for bringing this up, you guys, is always seek mentorship because any person out there who isn't getting coaching, they're you really can't trust them, can you? Because if they're not learning like how to progress forward, then you're in your ego, right? You know, sometimes I talk about having a healthy ego on some of my podcasts, but you guys, there's unhealthy ego, which is you being pretentiously annoying and basically you're just shoving shit down people's throats too much. But then there's also the healthy ego, which is like ethical egoism basically. But the whole point is this, you guys, uh, the tangent I'm on is to don't narrow down your mindset because again, that is a fixed mindset. Again, I'm going to reference the book Mindset by Carol Dweck. Mindset by Carol Dweck talks about fixed mindset and growth mindset. So have a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is you're kind of stubborn in your ways and you don't want to change your mind. A growth mindset is you're willing to grow. You're willing to learn. You're willing to push forward, listen to others that know what they're doing, and more importantly, you're not a hater anymore. You're not a hater anymore. So, yeah, that's kind of like a huge aha moment for me, dude, was basically getting out of my own fucking way, and that is developing that growth masculine mindset. So,
Yeah, that's such a good point. You know, like we part of the same coaching program. Can I tell them, or is it fine? I tell them which program it is. Yeah, we part of Big Dog's program, Wes Watson. And
yeah,
that's the thing, like joining his program changed my life. I've been on it only for like a week already, but it's already fundamentally changed my life because these kind of people that are high level, like you're a high level person, I'm also a high level person. Wes Watson is an extremely high level person. They have particular ways of interacting with reality. And that guy, when you speak to him, or if you speak to one of us, we can like fundamentally change your whole life by just sharing like one thing with you guys. And that's not saying, oh, we all like great and better than you. But the point is, it's like when I go and I invest in a coaching program and I humble myself and I want to listen, God sees that and he says, okay, this person is humbling themselves let me teach them. But if you have that fixed mindset, like you mentioned, and you're sitting there, oh yeah, I know better, and you out of shape and you broke and you don't have chicks in your life, and then you think that you're not going to listen to someone who's in good shape and got money and got women in their life, then you fucking deserve to be in that position. Because how you mentioned the books that you read, I also read all the time because I want to learn. I learn from other people. I learn from you. I learn from Wes Watson. I learn, like you guys watching this, you doing something good right now. You learning something, your mind's open, and for that you'll be rewarded. But these guys on the internet that they hate, oh, look at him, he thinks he's a coach. That person is compromising universal principles. You know that if you do stuff like that to other people, reality will punish you for that. And if you actually try and uplift people like what we're doing in this podcast, and we're trying to share value with you, we're being vulnerable with you, we're giving our time, we're trying to put an effort, the universe will reward you as well. So, you know, the guys, we on the same team here. This is Team Humanity. We want to help you guys. We want to try and serve you. And when people come with their bullshit attitudes, those people, I even just feel sorry for them. Like I posted some reels on my Instagram, and people commented, "Shut up, this guy's gay," and all that. And then when I look at their profile, before I used to be angry and get angry with these kind of people, but I look at their profile and I just see like a hurt young boy. I mean, it's an adult, but look at his picture, and I can see he's just a kid, and he's hurt, you know, and I don't even want bad for them. I just feel sorry for them. And there's like this fat, out of shape guy telling me to shut up because I'm fucking stacked, bro. You know, and that's the thing. I paid the price for this. So people they must do whatever they want. But, you know, it's like, bro, don't hate on me because I go to gym every day and you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with that said, you guys, I want to actually get into the tangibles now. And we talked about how it's basically low frequency when you hate on others, but it's high frequency when you work out and you get your habits right. So what would you suggest to my listeners to do to basically go from having poor habits to having better habits?
I'll show you from the exact example, right? So this is a habit tracker right here, right? So I put this on the TV because the TV is a piece of shit habit. And what I do is I track my wake up times over there, then a morning routine, morning journal, an evening journal, power 5, prayer, all the list of habits. And every night before I go to bed, I track them and I stack my W. So what that does is it forms a positive neural association to the progress, and it gives me a sense of accomplishment and a sense of momentum. Look, I've got all these W's. I've got stacks of them. Do you think that today I'm going to let this stop? No. And this being said, if you want to start tracking your habits, don't worry about, oh, I need to get all W's every day. I got an L yesterday. I got an L the day before. But in general, it's just W's. And you have to start where you are. And a lot of people don't start because they're too arrogant to accept their position. And the last thing I'll show you is this is the activity priority pyramid and the mental priority pyramid. And what you do is you split it into 3 sections: most useful, sometimes useful, waste of time. And then you actually see in a physical representation what's a waste of time, what's a useful use of time, and what's sometimes useful. And on that exercise book, you've got these exercises there. And like most of society, like 99%, they spend their time over here in the waste of time activities. And then what's interesting is there's also the mental priority pyramid over here. So these are different mental states you experience throughout the day. So what happens when you spend your time over here in what's most useful and in the zone of excellence? Your feelings, how you feel, starts to gravitate toward this section as well. But when you're wasting your time and fucking your life up, then you gravitate toward the bottom there. And that's depression, anxiety, fear, and worry. It's the vibrational frequency chart. This is the vibrational frequency chart's also in that book there.
Wow,
what would you recommend to them, brother?
You gave me a huge aha moment. That is, masculine energy goes towards what it wants to go towards. Like It's very forward, very direct. Sometimes can be very aggressive. However, feminine energy is away from, right? Away from. You're it's like you're driving on the highway and you look in the rearview mirror and you're focused on what's behind you, right? And then masculine energy is like you're driving towards what you want. And that was a huge aha moment that I had when you were talking about that. So
No, what's so fascinating, just to build upon that point, it's like for us men, right? We like go out, we approach the girls, we need to get things started. Both of us also teach dating, right? We were talking about that earlier. And that's how I started on this as a dating coach. But anyway, for the females, their primary, their primary, like method of operating is actually to reject males. So that's what exactly what you're talking about. It validates that point because the female's getting approached by all these men, and then she needs to select them and filter them out. So she's moving away from, exactly like you said, she's moving away and we are moving forward. But the problem with these habits, guys, and I taught pickup for like 7 years already, is that when your habits are bad, you're not going to have confidence. And that's how I discovered the USOE, because I'm coaching these guys and thinking, how am I going to get these fucking guys results? Because they couldn't even approach girls, never mind get results. And then I realized it all just came to me. I was like, bro, it's because of habits. And I swear, bro, like on my channel, I do, well, on my private Facebook group, I do live infield and I walk around and I approach. And you can see that, bro, I'm not scared at all. Zero approach anxiety. I can approach a group of like 20 girls. I can approach girls. I do it in restaurants, a whole table of them. No fear at all because I respect myself, bro. You know, and
yeah,
it's an upward spiral of excellence, bro. It's powerful.
I love it, dude. I love it. It's like when you meditate, at least for me personally, I do daily meditation, but like when I meditate, like it's like after I'm done, I have the chills throughout my body and I'm ready to fucking go like approach any girl I want. And it's like when I don't meditate, I I kind of feel like in a funk and I have to like fucking get that clear my fucking head because that right there is like really important for me personally. But yeah, it's so fucking true. Guys, really take into consideration what Mike just said. So if you don't want to have approach anxiety, consider meditating. Also, write down what you're grateful for. That's what Mike has in here, right? In his I have his upward spiral of excellence advanced journal. I actually did a recent post on my Instagram that said the world class connects to the source through gratitude. So true. It's so true. So if you want to improve your state, to basically go approach, as we were talking about, pick up, meditate, write down what you're grateful for, even take a nice cold shower. I mean, fuck, it's like at that point you feel unstoppable. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, like adding on to that, I do ice showers every day. So I would recommend that to you guys. If you're feeling depressed or you're feeling down, or even if you just want to feel better, go get a big bag of ice. Put the top of the ice, the shower head in the ice, make a hole in the bottom of the bag and shower with it on your head and on your body. I do that every single day, and people are scared to do that. But if you try it and you do it for like 5 days, you'll never stop doing it because it makes you have so much energy and it refreshes you so much. I do it literally every day on my Instagram. And yesterday I made a competition because I try to convince people to do it and they never want to, but made a competition that I'm giving away something for free if someone does it and they tag me. So if anyone watches this and you do the ice shower, I'll send you a piece of Labradorite. That's this stone. It's the official stone of the USOE. It's associated with magic. Maybe I'll give it to you, Adam. Hit the ice
Yeah,
shower and tag me, brother, and I'll send that to you. It's
yeah,
an awesome stone. I'll try to
yeah.
find it and show it to you.
So you guys, I have about 3 minutes left on my time here. I really want to wrap this up by saying, like, guys, this man has some really good stuff to share with my listeners. If you wanted to give away your advanced journal to my listeners, let me know because I think that this can really help them. So
Yeah, So thank you so much, Adam. What you can do, guys, just go to this website, www.usoe.club/join, and you can put your email address in. What you will get is access to the USOE file. So you'll get this advanced exercise book with all these exercises for self-development and the habit tracker, the triangle exercises. You also get the advanced USOE journal. So that's this journal over here that we're doing every morning. It's one of the upward spiral habits. You'll get video trainings. There's one video training about escaping a downward spiral and entering an upward spiral, and my ex-girlfriend's in that training. You should check it out, Adam. He has access to the file. Check her. She's bad, bro. She's bad, bro, from Latvia. And, bro, in the end of the day, Adam and I are on a team. Mm-hmm. We are on a team of humanity. We are on your team, and we care about you. We care. See my man here, he doesn't give up. This guy just keeps doing the content, keeps doing these podcasts because he cares about you. And I want you guys just to take a moment and just appreciate this guy and show your love to him, and I'll take this moment and say, I appreciate you, brother. These guys might hate on you, some of them on the internet, but there's other guys out there that love what you're doing. And I see what you're doing, and I got mad respect for you. And when I come to America, we can meet up, bro. We can go approach some chicks together,
Yeah.
Go live our lives, baby.
Love it. All right, you guys, listen to me. Oh, what's up?
Sorry, just ask you one question. For my followers on my channel, can you just share your Instagram and any information that you want so people can follow you?
Yeah, it's Adam_Skoda, SKODA. And lastly, you guys, I'm going to make this very quick. If you want to change your life, you got to change your habits. And this man knows what the fuck he's doing, so again, go show him some support. Now, I appreciate you guys for listening to the Masculine Mindset Show. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.